I used a different strategy. President Calderon came with the strategy of bringing in the army and confronting directly criminals. And so we're in the middle of a war. Ciudad Juarez, for instance, has 5,000 army corps right there in the city, and now it's being brought back to peace. But you need to do that most everywhere. So fighting violence with violence is not necessarily the answer. I did use different instruments, and I still think that today we should open the debate on legalization of drugs. I think it should be open and discussed, because when the violence reached its peak in Chicago 100 years ago with the alcohol prohibition, the only answer and solution came by authorizing back again the consumption of alcohol. Now, it doesn't have to be open and just grant drug to everybody, no. You have to be very sure that you take the right measures and you put the right conditions to do that. Right. I'm not sure is the answer, but I would still suggest or propose that debate should be open in the United States and in Mexico.
Well, I was going to ask you, because Secretary Clinton was in Mexico in March and said it is the insatiable demand of the U.S. market for illicit drugs that's really fueling all of this. And you hear this admission, yes, but not that much is being done about it. Yeah, and you're saying that your answer is consider legalizing drugs, marijuana, other drugs?
Well, many different measures. What I'm saying is let's open the debate, because we still have time to take other measures. For instance, yes, that was my cry in front of U.S. authorities, that the responsibility of this nation in the problems of violence in Mexico is total. First, because the huge, large consumer market of drugs is here. Number two, who moves the drug once it crosses the border, who brings it to the Atlanta market, to Washington, and who returns the money laundered back to keep buying drugs in Mexico or in Colombia or in Venezuela, Hugo Chavez. And so it's things that we have to discuss and we have to solve. The problem of arms and weapons coming from this nation, from the United States to Mexico, those cartels are heavily armed with guns they buy here in this market. So the responsibility of the United States is total in the case of drugs. But we are not here to blame each other. What we have to do is work together.